Wow, welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. How you all doing, guys? It's nice to talk about crystals for a change. And here is the first start of the pure energy healing crystals. This is how I begin my work, and I think it's good to know how whenever you get a pure energy healing crystal from mattbajerski.com, it's great to know how it all begins. So what you're looking at here is just part of a daily ritual of getting the right crystals. So first of all, I wake up in the morning and I think, you know what, this feels like a good time to be getting, I don't know, maybe some lapis lace today, or maybe whatever. So I get these ideas and think, okay, I'll try and get some of that and some of that, and I put the feelers out to the people who I work close with. Over the past decade and a half, these people that I work with know exactly the kind of crystals I'm looking for. Sometimes it's tumble, sometimes it's slices, a lot of the times it's natural, and I'm looking for something that will mount and feel nice on the neck, and not be too sharp. Obviously, when you're wearing crystals like this, they're going to be a little bit too sharp, so you have to be careful with your mounting. Once you get it, you think this will be beautiful, but it needs to be mounted properly in a way that when I send them to Bali, my beautiful family who mount them all will know exactly how it needs mounting. So today I'm going to take you through some of every day of what I have to go through to get to the stage of a pure energy healing crystal, which are some over here. There's none over here, but so I'll start with these. So first of all, let's have a look. I'll see something really special and I'll say I want that. So I'm very much into Diana Marie. I love fluoride. I love this cave. I think it's amazing, and this crystal is phenomenal. It changes colour as well. So when the sun hits it, it goes darker, and in the more of a shaded area, it goes green. So if I put this in the sun, it goes a beautiful purple colour. So it's got a great magic about it, and it reacts to light, which is phenomenal. I love this crystal. I saw it. I like the way it's in its natural formation, both sides. It's got some great pointers, which means that I can do some brilliant work with it if I'm holding it. Or if I just want to leave it in a room to be a room crystal, or next to your bed, this Diana Marie is fantastic. Now, this is a special piece, obviously, because the way it's grown, the way its formation is, and it costs a lot of money. But I love it, and I just had to have it. So I made the phone call and I said I want that crystal. And it, like all crystals, arrive on a daily basis here. This one arrived only an hour ago, so I'm showing you fresh. And there you go. So this is from the UK, Diana Marie, and it's a beautiful, beautiful fluoride, gorgeous. So that will now start work with me over the next coming days. I'll work with it on an evening during the day. I'll do healing with it. I'll work with it in different ways, whether that's singing bowl energy, whether I decide to put it in the singing bowl and just play, whether I decide to do absent healing with it and hold it and work with it, depending on how I'm feeling as I'm working with it. Right now, I can feel the energy of this crystal, and it's bringing in a lot of peace. It's making me feel very, very calm inside. It's clearing away a lot of the negativity within, stress, de-stressing. So it already, I can feel its power, its energy. That is what I will now work with and work towards. So as I meditate, as I put pure energy healing into it, the focus will be peace, calmness, release of negative energy, clearing of tension, and that is the focus on this crystal. And when it's ready, it will go on to mattbajerski.com as a room crystal. There you go. I saw these crystals, which are chrysocolla, fantastic crystals, but these are a little bit special because they're from Namibia, which is a very special place to me. I love crystals from there. I have my reasons for it. And when I saw these crystals, I said I want them polished, and I'd like them in a form that will be a perfect mounting crystal. So Tektite is in this crystal as well. So there's a dual energy, and it's very rare, quite a rare crystal, very special. So I'm just gonna see if you can see it. It's a lovely colour. It's a nice weight, and they're gonna mount really, really well. The energy in these are phenomenal. I'm just kind of being blown away just by looking at them, and they are pretty awesome. I mean, I am really happy with these, really happy. So the energy of these are pretty powerful, and the combination of the crystals, two of them, certainly make a very magical energy. I'm going to work with these for a while, and I'm going to start to embrace each crystal, take them in my hand and feel, what am I getting from this crystal? What does it do for me? How's it making me feel? As I work on that energy, I will put the same energy into it. And then sometimes I'll feel that I want to work on a different level of vibration, so I will add to it in different ways to make the crystal, in a sense, give it more memory, give it more energies to be able to help people. That's how I work with them. But these are like phenomenal. So there's about, how many in here? Maybe about 80, something like that, between 50 and 80. They were hand-picked. We call it cherry-picked, out of thousands and thousands. These are the highest quality. Then they're polished and sent to me like this. So yeah, rare and exactly what I'm looking for. Kyanite is a great crystal when you can get them in this kind of form, which I like them in the pencil form, more so these days. And if you get the high quality kyanite, I like the colour of this, the denseness of the blue, but I also like the brightness of the light, the whiter colour within it. It's a great, almost like 3D effect, and I love kyanite. I think it's underrated. I think it's one of the most brilliant and powerful crystals in the world. Very deep healing crystal, and I love the form of it and the shape. I love the shape. You can work with them in so many ways. They're great for healing as well. Again, cherry picked the perfect pieces that I wanted, about 50, something like that. And that's just enough. I don't need any more. I'll spend maybe 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a bit longer with these, depending on how I feel. Sometimes I might spend a month or 2 months, but I'm looking forward to working with kyanite. I haven't worked with it for a few months, so I'm looking forward to working with it because it always brings a lot of balance into my life. I'm a big fan of agate. I like agate. I like the fact that agate grows from the vacuum of stone or Mother Earth, and I just like it. I just love agate. I love any kind of agate, whether it's fire agate, whatever. But this is beautiful. Take a look. You see. So this particular agate is from Botswana, and wow, the translucent energy you can see straight through. The formation is just, yeah, this is just beautiful. And I cherry picked a few of these pieces. I think I've got again about 40. Beautiful shapes, colours, fabulous. I like to buy bigger pieces as well, because some healers like the bigger pieces to work with. So I sometimes, if I ever, on my website, if it says large, it's normally about this size or bigger. So as a healer, this is a great way to work with them. Okay, you've got it straight in your hand, it's nice and comfortable. So yeah, gorgeous. Danburite is a beautiful crystal, especially the pinky colour danburite. That's beautiful, and I believe it's from Mexico. I think, yeah, it is. And these are really high quality. These are polished. I like them rough, but I also like them polished. They're a fantastic, powerful crystal. There's some magic in these. Again, cherry picked, maybe about 25 in there. They are going to be beautiful to work with. Petalite is very, for me, very rare. Again, this is from Namibia, and have a look at that. Pink petalite, gorgeous. You can see through it. You can see through. So it's translucent, but it's such a beautiful colour. Again, I can't wait to start working with these. These are really going to bring a lot of inner peace, calmness. You're going to feel wonderful when you've got a piece of this around you. Your child wearing one of these, yeah, they're just amazing. I'm looking forward to working with these as well. I always like Lapis lace. Fabulous. These are cherry picked. I have my heart goes always with this crystal, because it did a lot of good work for my clients, and it helped a lot of people heal from massive amounts of trauma, torture, abuse, yeah, lots of abuse. But this crystal, it really brings back a feeling of I know who I am, I'm stronger than that, I'm better than that. It really helps you move forward. This crystal is amazing. In fact, I can't get enough of it. I never walk past a stand when I see this crystal. I'm always buying it. It comes from Turkey, and it's a very special crystal. I just love the colours of it. I really do. And I never get bored with that crystal. Well, this is an interesting crystal from Argentina. I liked it when I saw it, and I thought I want all of them. So again, not easy to find. This is red amethyst, and have a look at that. It's divine. It really is. It's a divine crystal. Extremely powerful. Again, I don't often get this. I've had it maybe 5 or 6 times in my career, and when I've worked with it, I've kept it for months, sometimes years. Always had one piece. Back when I first started, it was probably a bit smaller than this, and very similar in pattern and formation. It had the white almost, and then it went more to the red amethyst. It was one of those crystals that was always there when somebody was going through a moment in their life where things just became so overwhelming that if I would put this into their hand, they would feel a sense of release, burden free, just for that moment of time when I was healing them. When I say that they were going through tremendous suffering, what I mean by that is that there are times that you can't just walk away. So let's say that your child, I mean, I can cry, but I can also stay strong knowing that, you know, I've had clients who had a piece of this because their child was okay, and then something happened to them, a bad accident, car accident, or anyway, something really bad. So now they're in a wheelchair, and at those states of time where that burden is so heavy, it's hard to clear that burden away, because the reality is you go back to the reality of what happened. So this crystal, I always felt, was a very special crystal to help in those moments. And there's so much that happens when you hold this crystal. There's so much release, there's so much acceptance, there's so much forgiveness, and on and on. Anyway, you know, you can hear me. This is a chosen, cherry-picked, beautiful Argentina red amethyst. I can't wait to start working on that too. Okay. Ancestralite is a crystal that I've been drawn to for the past 5 years. Never lets me down. I love the colour of it. It's amazing. Any kind of dark black crystal now, as you all know, is amazing for absorbing, in the sense of cleansing and clearing negative energy. This crystal is fascinating. It has this almost silver effect within it, and it's got an amazing energy. It is extremely powerful. If you haven't got a piece, this is really nice crystal. Go to your local crystal shop. They're not that easy to get, but if you can, get some. It's great stuff. It really is. Really powerful. I love working with this. You feel good when you work with it, really. It is a great go-to crystal. Mixes well with so many crystals. Try it with natural quartz, and it goes well with citrine as well. Okay, so here's out of basically 1,000 or 3,000, maybe more, I cherry pick my tektites. And Tektite is a very important crystal right now. If you haven't got a piece, get a piece. Hold it, put it in your pocket, stick it next to your stomach, on your back, rub it around, just put it around. You'll find the absorbing of negative energy. So these are from, I believe, Cambodia. I cherry picked them all. Took me about an hour and a half. There's about 80 in here, but that is good enough for me. And here you go. They're in here. They're amazing. I love them. And from this size, which would be for a healer, so a full-time healer would buy one. This is what you call a large on my website. So yeah, it probably 30 to 40 grams of a beautiful Tektite. And the polish of it, the look of it is perfect. It works well in your hand. It feels good. I like polish. I just have a thing with polished Tektite. I have different shapes, which I really, really love. So look at that shape. I like the teardrop, but I also love different shapes. Look at this one, how beautiful that is as well. Isn't that gorgeous? And look at that one. This is going to be perfect for a healer who works. Look how it fits under here. Beautiful. So these are very special. I'm going to start to work on these tonight. And then unpolished, I like natural Tektite as well, even though they're like, yeah, they're not as shiny and beautiful, but I still love them. I still think they're amazing. I love the raw formation of it, and untouched, I love it. This is a beautiful piece. This is going to be mounted amazing. Somebody's going to love this. So you can see the sizes of them. These are purposely for healers or people who are doing the work. That is, people who work with public. This is a perfect piece to have right down here on your stomach. So this will mount really well when it comes back from ballet. It's going to look amazing. And yeah, here's one which they call, if you can see, it's a dumbbell. It's not as perfect as a dumbbell as you would want. It's not a museum piece, but it's a very special piece. And how it flies through the air, it creates this dumbbell, because Tektite is a meteorite. So when it flies through the air, there you go. That's how it should look. But most of them break off, so that's why you get the teardrop. So in theory, this piece would have had another piece equal to that size. And I think that's it. This, I haven't shown you these yet. So these are two slightly different but the same. This is from Morocco. Again, this will be a healing crystal to work with your hand, but also for the room. This as well. It's very, very, very nice. And the quality of these are phenomenal. Cube shape, very, very similar to the Anna Marie. Vannanite, they call this, if I'm right. Vannite, Vannanite, I think. But I love it. It's really, really beautiful. A great crystal to work with, and a wonderful crystal to leave your other crystals on top as well. So it's a really good grounding, a beautiful charging crystal, and great for healing on a physical level. It's a lovely crystal. The lighter it goes, the more healing on a physical level. So this is a really good physical healing crystal. If you've got ailments of any kind, this crystal is definitely a beautiful crystal to buy and to work with if you can buy it in this form. But again, very rare to find in this form. And it's just a really lovely example. Well, from here begins the work. So each lot of crystals now will work alongside me. They'll go through a process of cleansing. They go through a process of high vibration, whether it's harp, singing bowl, moldavite singing bowl, and so on. From there, they go on to the cleansing, which is the oils. So they'll go into a oil. So whether it's these or these, as you can see, they've got crystals in already. But they go into oils. They stay in there for a certain length of time. When I feel they're ready, they come out. They get cleaned, and then once the healing process is done, once the memory's been placed in, and I'm happy with them, then I wrap them carefully, and then they'll get sent to Bali. Hopefully from the criminal system of shipping, and the criminal system of taxes, and the criminal system of duties, which it's beyond criminal. If we can get through that, because it's a nightmare, then they go to the village in Bali. And in the village, then they get taken out and they get lovingly worked on with Balinese silver. And the silversmiths, that is the family that work with me, and they have done for many years now, they create these. And once these are all ready and mounted, they then get wrapped carefully and shipped back here. So then hopefully when that is done, I will, in the coming months, try and remember that, and remember this lot of crystals, and think, okay, I'll make a video. So you'll see the process of how I buy the crystal, cherry pick the crystal, know which crystals work for what, and then add the energy to that. And then when I'm happy with that, they get sent and brought back. So they're not just pendants. They are pure energy healing crystals. They've got magic in them, they've got love in them, they've got healing in them, but more importantly, they've got specific frequencies that will work for you. So when you go onto Bajerski.com and look at the crystals, just look at them and feel them. And if you feel something, then look at the description. They're not the description that you will see in any books, because they are, in fact, pure energy healing crystals that a healer has put a certain frequency or a certain vibration of healing into that crystal. So a lot of the times you guys will say, I went through your website, I saw something and I thought, I love that. And then when you read the description, you said, now I understand why. Because it normally makes sense. And that's what makes a pure energy healing crystal so special and unique. And that's why Bajerski.com and the crystals that we sell normally sell to 85% to 90% returning clients. Now that is something special. So I want to thank you all. I know there's noise in the background of but it's not, we've been very lucky actually. There's not too much noise today, so that's great. That's it. I am now going to get on with work. I hope you enjoyed this video. I guess it makes a nice change to make a video of crystals and not anything too negative as of late, because of what we're all going through. And I look forward to making a new video with these beautiful crystals mounted, so you can then say, I remember that video, and now they're here ready and done. So that should be fun. All right, guys, I'm going to get off. Have a great day. Thank you for spending a little bit of time and enjoying these crystals. I hope you love them as much as I am about to love working with them. And maybe, just maybe, one of these one day will be yours. Have a great day. Love you all. Take care, guys.